everybody, and welcome to Board Game Inquisition, where we're here to offer you insight and indeed possibly speculation about the board games that will be great for your collection. We love talking about games we own or games we'd like to own, so we create these video reviews in an effort to help you curate the perfect board game collection. So today I'd like to talk to you about a very special little game, which is called Taco Ninja Adventure. Look at it in this tiny little bag. See the logo? And obviously this is a prototype, it's not a finished game yet. It'll be coming to Kickstarter later in the year. But this is a little special game to me because Turn Sideways Games, who make this, were the first people ever to approach me about playing their game or taking photographs of their game. When I first set up my Instagram account, what feels like forever ago but isn't really. And so I waited for quite some time. I was really excited, you know, the first time anybody offered me anything. And finally it has arrived. So I thought we could have a bit of a chit chat about, you know, what's inside the bag. Okay, so let us see what's in the Taco Ninja Adventure bag. Okay, so okay, so clearly there be cards. There are many cards. It is a card-based game, but also a dice-based game. So let's pull these out. They're pretty snug. So inside we have a variety of different type of cards. So these are your characters. I'll talk about like how to actually play the game in a minute. So characters, put those up there. We also have attack cards. What do they look like? Lettuce uppercut. Haymaker salsa. I guess if you're really into tacos and ninjas, you really couldn't beat a game like this for it. So we'll go through those now in a second. You also have discipline cards. So what do they look like? They're like special abilities. Once per game you may redirect damage from one Taco Ninja to another Taco Ninja. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And there's plenty of those. And then we have some item cards. So cracked shell. So playable when taking damage. You can reflect damage back. That's always good. Some of these have great names. Put out the item cards. So then there's a keyword scanner to the rules. I guess that's pretty handy. That may just be for me. And we have life trackers because you start with 40 life. And so it's for up to 4 players, which is why I have 4 of these. And then this is kind of the meat of everything. So these are the type of attacks you can do with your dice. So they work kind of uniquely than most kind of Yahtzee games, is where you're trying to make sets like these. So, you know, 3 of a kind will do 2 damage, 5 of a kind will do 17. You can get full houses and stuff like that. So pretty good. So leave those down there. And then of course the last thing in the bag is dice and tokens. So yeah, unsurprisingly. So we'll go through these like little by little. How do you actually play a game? So the point of the game is to defeat other ninjas. So at the start of the game, for 2-player anyway, we chose 2 ninjas to play with. And so you set the table up. Actually, I'll set the table up now and show you what they're like. So each of these has their own special ability. And how everything is determined is by rolling dice. So for instance, Sneaky Taco there, his ability is when taking damage, roll twice. If 3 of a kind is rolled, reduce damage by 4. So he takes less damage from particular types of attacks. So let's say we'll lay them out. So we had 2 each. So there's Nerdy Taco and Beefy Taco. There's some great names, don't they? Lay them out. So imagine we have an opponent. I think the attack cards went here. You start the game, I believe, with a discipline card and an item card. There we go. And 2 item cards. So you set them up like so. We'll put them out like that. And what you do is you can either, on your turn, you can either roll dice and attack somebody that's out in the open, or you can go back to your dojo, which is like back here, and you can get item cards, or you can heal up in your dojo, or you can learn moves. Where are the moves gone? Are they the attack cards? They are. So you can learn moves, and they take turns to learn. So you can see the little marker where you have to wait the rounds, and then they're basically ways of having you do more damage. Some of them are in fact spicy attacks. So a super secret face sponge. They've got some great names. It's very strong on theme actually as a whole. So pretty much on a turn you'll roll. Let's say we'll roll your dice. So we'll pretend. So you have your life tracker. Everybody starts at 40. The aim of the game is to get your opponent to 0. Although when you die, you don't fully die. You can roll your way out of death and come back to life, which is a pretty cool idea, so that nobody's completely eliminated from the game. I like that. And so you have 3. You get 5 dice, or 4 dice. The number of dice in the packet, Nettie. That would be a good way to remember it, wouldn't it? So you roll your dice. and you get to re-roll them up to 3 times. It is 5 dice. I knew well I wasn't going blind. So you can re-roll them 3 times to get what you want, and you can keep some and get rid of others. So it feels very like, you know, King of Tokyo or that to me, which is a good thing for most people. So 6, 5, 4. I rolled it over. 2 and 1. So I'm really bad at poker. I needed so much help with this. So 3 of a kind. No, we don't have that. Full house is like the whole number. So 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. So I don't really have any of those. Not particularly good. I'll re-roll all of those. See if I can get anything better. Okay, that's good. So I got 2 5s now. So I'd be pretty close to getting 1 more 5 right out of 3. If you're good at maths, you can work all this stuff out yourself. Nope, I did nothing. So I didn't get to do any damage. And that's basically how the game goes. It's pretty light, it's pretty fun. It's not my kind of thing. I don't like Yahtzee style games, but I know lots of people do. And this one I think is a really kind of fun and unique take on it. It's got a good sense of humour, and it's really obvious that kind of a lot of time and effort was put into kind of creating all these characters. They all feel very well balanced, and all of the items and everything feel very well thought out. We didn't really look at the items much, did we? So you can have milk, prevent all damage from a spicy attack. Well, that makes lots of sense, doesn't it? So you can see like how much kind of effort is in here to keep it themed. So yeah, so this is Taco Ninja Adventure. I look forward to seeing how it does, and I hope people will enjoy it, because I think it really is a fun game. It's got a good sense of humour about it. So yeah, so that's my insights on Taco Ninja Adventure. So you've been watching Board Game Inquisition. I hope you enjoyed this video and our little chit chat. If you did, please think about subscribing, or if you've got any questions you'd like to ask me about Taco Ninja Adventure, I'd be really excited to answer those. I can't link anything really in the video description here because, you know, Taco Ninja Adventure isn't available yet. I'll put a link to their website, how about that? And until next time, I'll be here playing games, asking questions, and of course, perusing my collection. Take care.